me something that is not in the Bible, but people think it is.
White folks.
Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to Yakim pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. Back with another lesson. Today's lesson is a quick response to this clip that you saw at the beginning, where this lady basically asked, tell me something that is not in the Bible that people think is in the Bible, basically. And then it cuts to another clip of this lady saying white folks, man. It's a funny clip, but it's very accurate. It's very true how this whole world and their understanding of God and the Lord and the Messiah is basically upside down. So what we're doing through the power of this ministry, through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, is we're waking up and teaching the world literally in real time. So you're seeing people that you may have not thought would agree with this gospel or this doctrine or this understanding, actually seeing it. Now, a lot of these people may be actual Israelites, all right, in that day because of the scattering and the mixing amongst the nations. But some of them could just be Esau telling on himself, like, hey, we not it, man. We just not it, all right, through the Spirit. But the scripture I'm going to grab is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5. I'm going to start at 1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. Right? Week in and week out, the brothers here, and speaking on GMS Great Millstone, there's other camps that go out and teach this word, man. All right? Right? In the middle of everything, you know? On the highways and byways, all nations, Israelites are seeing this, man. All right. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation so far beyond all that they look for. Right. So I played that clip at the beginning for that reason, because Esau is very arrogant, man. And the people that are joined on to Esau, even the Israelites, are very arrogant in this Edomite supremacy, thinking that he's everything, he's God, he's the angels, he's the Messiah. But at the end of the day, the Lord is going to prove all these people wrong, man. They really believe that in their hearts, man. All right? So when the true, actual people of the Lord are revealed, all right, it's going to be frightful. It's going to be scary. And they're not going to want to believe it, man. They're not going to want to believe it. But it doesn't matter. The Lord is doing it right in front of their faces. And that's the beautiful thing about it. All right. It says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves that this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, a proverb of reproach. Right. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. All right. We just had an example of this with the dude they got hit in the neck or whatever, Kirk, Captain Kirk or whatever. Every time he went to go do one of those sit downs on the college campus, it was to disparage, to talk shit, to give you statistics about who, mostly the Southern Kingdom, the so-called black tribes, right? How bad they're doing, how foolish they look, right? Even though his people put these people in that condition, oppress those people, right? But he doesn't take, but he doesn't take credit for that, right? But he got judged anyway. Enough on that. But the point is, people are seeing this world and seeing these things for what it is. They're actually waking up to what's written in these scriptures, not this big lie that has been pushed by all these churches all these years, man. Right? It says, we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High? And his lot is among the saints. Right? So, the true Israelites are waking up. People are seeing it all around the world. Even people that you think that wouldn't agree with this are seeing it. And that clip is just an example of the point I'm making, man. All right, something that people think that's in the Bible. That's, even though there is Edomites in the Bible, but they're not the main. They're not the main story, man. They're not the main story. King David, Moses, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. These are dark-skinned people, man. Confused with being so-called Africans, right? Even examples when you go into Revelation, the description, dark skin, all right, as though it's been burned in a furnace, woolly hair, all right, deep voice. All these descriptions are written for a reason, but the world will put up an image of, a California surfer dude, just straight up whack. But it's all good, man. The Lord is doing this thing, and more is being revealed, man. Okay? But that's pretty much the point. I just want to touch on that little clip. I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom the next time.
Tell me something that is not in the Bible, but people think it is.